Hey guys, it's Mike with KC Combatives. This has been a video that's been a long time coming, and I've wanted to show you guys some of the Muay Thai techniques that are out there. I'm a big proponent of Muay Thai, love it. The techniques, the power in those techniques are very, very applicable for the street. You know, something you may send a leg kick to, or something you may use a leg kick on in the ring. Well, you take that same kick and direct it at a knee. That's a fight-ending blow right there. And just the level of conditioning, toughness, the knees, the elbows, the shins, a lot of things you don't see in traditional martial arts that are now becoming integrated into some of the more progressive traditional martial arts schools, because they realize that students, their students need to be able to fight in here. So anyway, like I said, this video is a long time coming, and almost all the Muay Thai techniques that I teach my students are from my knowledge base that have come to me from Chad Turner, who is the chief Muay Thai instructor here at Twin Wolves Mixed Martial Arts in Killeen, Texas. So those of you that are my friends abroad, when you get stationed at Fort Hood one of these days, this is where I come and train when I'm out here working at Fort Hood. And overall, a bunch of really good guys. They'll treat you like family, and not only is their Muay Thai great, you guys have outstanding Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu here, but Chad and I have been trained together now for a couple of years, something like that. So whenever I'm make it here,
seems like a century.
Right, it does. It does. Seems like a century. But so anyway, I came in and trained with these guys, and I'm like, Chad, I've got to get a video of Muay Thai, and I wouldn't want anyone else to teach it but you, since you're definitely the person that gave that to me to send my students. So
definitely, man. Go
ahead and take it away and
okay.
Show you want.
Now the thing with Muay Thai, as far as applying it for sport and as far as applying it towards the street, okay, there are certain things that are kind of risky when you do it for purely self-defense, but there are some things that translate, okay. Now the biggest thing with Muay Thai that Muay Thai students are really accustomed, that's been doing a while, is being here in this range, okay, and not necessarily just being here, but even starting from here, okay, covering 3 different ranges, alright. Got my punch range, kick range, and of course my clinch range, okay. So for this, I'm just going to go through a series of techniques that's going to cover all ranges, okay, alright. First range here, I'm just going to lead off with a jab, alright. This might not necessarily just be in the instance to just actually punch the person, but to get a reaction out of them, okay. So I'm going to step in here. Now from here, I'm taking an angle step, back foot, and I'm going to cut kick his front leg, alright. Here. There. I'm going to step down with my weight, come over the top, elbow, okay. Now from here, my range here, I get my hook, loose neck, step, and I have my knee control, my clinch, okay. Alright, again, step in, reaction, cut kick. This kick is coming up. Here. Get his weight off center, off balance. I'm just going to come over the top, pivot through, elbow, loose neck, here, half moon step, control, and knee.
So Chad, I work with my students a lot with the clinch,
yes,
and that half moon step. So explain how important that is to Muay Thai and why.
Well, the half moon step is because you have control of that person, alright? If I have it, just think of it this way. If somebody was to if they were to grab you, your natural reaction wouldn't be to stay here. You would fight with that person, whether it's to pull away or even drive your way into them, okay? So first things first, this is a must. Without this, I don't have any control. So hands clasped together, no fingers, palm to palm, palm to wrist, it doesn't matter, okay? Biggest thing with this is the elbows. If my elbows are too far, I don't have any control, okay? Elbows together, okay? Top of his head, to the side. Me personally, I like to be to the side. Okay. Now, if he pulls, I go with him. Okay. If he doesn't pull, I have control. Say if he tries to drive his weight into me, half moon step, I'm just gonna control. Okay. So everything here is about control. All right. If I'm dealing with somebody, the first line that I have to really worry about, even if I don't even get a chance to throw any strikes, is controlling them. All right. If I can control them from taking damage myself, all right. You know, he can throw little uppercuts or whatever here. You know, if I just don't want to actually physically harm the person, I have control here. All right. I can swivel, then push him away. All right. Let him burn his stuff out, waste all the energy. Here, you don't waste energy. The person fighting is using all the energy. When I take my half moon step, I'm not using any muscle. I'm a big guy. If I start muscling things, I'm going to get tired in 30 seconds. So from here, my half moon step is just using my body weight. That's it. No upper body strength used on that whatsoever.
And one thing I really love about the half moon step is the defense it provides, because if you're dragging me around by my neck, I can try and hit you.
Yeah, but you never have your feet up.
Right, I'm never stabilized.
Yeah.
And the more I'm slinging that person around, the less likely they are to even try and hit me, because all they're trying to do is stabilize themselves. And then when I go to a knee, they're completely defenseless against it because they're in stabilization mode.
The biggest thing they worry about is getting their feet up on us, like, you know, especially because the biggest thing in the streets is if you can avoid it, you don't want to be on the ground. Okay, so the first thing they're gonna think about is, oh, it's like, what's going on? You know, I gotta get my feet up under me. I gotta control this guy because he's just slinging me all over the place. Okay.
One of my favorite things you've ever shown me is how to properly throw a leg kick.
Yeah.
And we worked those for an hour and a half tonight. But could you go over the basics of throwing just the outside leg kick?
Yes.
Probably the most popular one we see and the easiest one to throw.
Yes, definitely. First things first is, when I start talking about leg kicks, alright, is angles, alright? Because the biggest mistake you'll see, you know, people that casually, you know, watch the UFC or, you know, they watch videos and they throw a kick, alright? Now, first things first, you see people, they throw the leg kick and they don't set it up, alright? They throw a kick and first thing they do, the guy sees it coming from a mile away and he just punches the guy in his throat, okay? Alright? Now, from here, my hands are going to be up, alright? Even if I don't throw any punches, I still want my hands here. Nice and tight, alright? Now, I'm attacking this outside leg with my rear leg. So from here, I'm going to take an angle step. I got to get off his center line. As long as I'm on his center line, I'm exposed to getting punched. Even if I throw the kick, I'm still center line. I can still get caught. And that's the most common thing you see with guys, alright? So from here, hard step off the angle. Right there. My whole body is turned. Kick ends with my leg. It doesn't start with my leg. Kick starts with my hips. Alright? Hips and angle. So from here, angle. Okay? Now when I turn that kick over, that kick is traveling down. It's chopping down into his leg. Alright? I'm not kicking at his leg. I want to kick through him. Okay? Again. All the way through. Okay? Now as far as the posture of your leg, there's no way you're going to do that and try to keep your leg extremely straight. Even if I'm in tight, I can still, the damage is still going to be the same. Even if I'm too tight, it's still all shin bone. Even if I'm in this space here. Okay? Biggest thing is my hips. Alright? Hips. 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 Alright?
Well, thank you so much, Chad.
Always, brother.
Always enjoy coming here and training with you, and I'm so glad I finally got you on the KC Combatives instructional videos. So,
like a celebrity, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll be back here in a few months, and
definitely look forward to it, brother.
Look forward to some more, and we'll get you up to KC sometime soon.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. Thank you, my friend.